Hey, first grade campers. Today we are going to learn a little bit more about an animal you might see if you're out camping called the great horned owl. We're going to read this fact sheet and do then a close reading activity where we're going to read it and reread it, answer some comprehension questions, and think about vocabulary. So, like always, I like to think about what I already know about great horned owls. Why don't you think about what you already know about them too? Um, so I know that owls are birds and that they live in trees and they lay eggs. I know that great horned owls are pretty common. You see them a lot. And I also know that they're covered with feathers. Let's find out some more about great horned owls. So, like I said, the first time through, we're just gonna read the information. Um, And then we're going to look at some of the comprehension questions and answer those. So here's what you're going to need today. You're going to need the great horned owl facts. You're going to need crayons. You're going to need yellow, blue, orange, red, and purple crayons and a pencil. And then an extra sheet of paper for the next part of this lesson, which will probably be in a different video. All right. Great horned owl facts. You can read along with me on your sheet. Great horned owl facts. The great horned owl doesn't actually have horns. Those are tufts of feathers that sit on top of its head. Great horned owls are one of the most common owls found in North America. They are fierce nocturnal predators. Great vocabulary words there. Their large eyes and big wide pupils help them easily spot their prey. Their eyes don't move in their sockets like ours do, but they can swivel their heads around and see in all directions. Their soft feathers help them fly silently and sneak up on their prey. Great horned owls grab their prey with their sharp talons. Like most owls, they swallow their prey whole and then regurgitate a pellet that contains the fur and bones of the animals they ate. Did you know great horned owls are oviparous? The male and female both take care of the chicks once they hatch. Oh, that's a lot of really good information about great horned owls. So the second part of this is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the questions that are required for me to answer um, to get my brain ready to find the answers in this fact sheet. So it says, underline the answer with crayon, write the answer on the lines. So the first one is, what helps an owl spot its prey? And it wants us to use a yellow crayon to do that. Um, how do owls catch their prey? And that's blue. What is an owl pellet? And they want us to highlight that in orange. So we're going to go back through, since we're doing a close reading, and we're going to reread. I'm going to get the crayons ready. Orange and blue and yellowish. Oh, there's yellow. Okay. All right. So let's reread. Great horned owl facts. The great horned owl doesn't actually have horns. Those are tufts of feathers that sit on top of its head. Great horned owls are one of the most common owls found in North America. They are fierce nocturnal predators. So far I haven't heard anything about what helps an owl find its prey, but that word predator makes me think I'm about to learn something about that. So I'm going to pick up my yellow crayon. Um, their large eyes and big wide pupils help them easily spot their prey. So one of the things that helps them are their large eyes and big pupils. So I'm going to underline that. Their eyes don't move in their sockets like ours do, but they can swivel their heads around and see in all directions. So the fact that they can swivel their heads help them to spot their prey. Their soft feathers help them fly silently and sneak up on their prey. Well, that tells me how they catch their prey, right? They fly silently and sneak up on their prey. Great horned owls grab their prey with their sharp talons. So their sharp talons help also. Like most owls, they swallow their prey whole and regurgitate a pellet that contains the fur and bones of the animals they ate. So there's the word pellet, and it contains the fur and bones of the animals they ate. And regurgitate is a fancy word for throw up. So they swallow the whole prey, and then they throw up the bones and the fur. Did you know great horned owls are oviparous? The male and female both take care of the chicks once they hatch. All right. So now I'm going to get a pencil because now that I've found the answers, I'm going to go ahead and answer the questions. I'm going to do it in a complete sentence. So what helps an owl spot its prey? I'm going to look where I have yellow crayon, and it says large eyes and big wide pupils, and they can swivel their heads. So I'm going to go ahead and write owls have large eyes and can swivel. If I'm not sure how to spell that, I can go right back up here and use my resources. Swivel their heads. That helps them to spot their prey. And now what I want you to do is since we did that one together, I want you to answer these two on your own. How do owls catch their prey? And what is an owl pellet? So go ahead and pause the video and answer those, and then we'll meet back up. All right, now that you've done that, let's see if we have similar answers. So how do owls catch their prey? I wrote, they fly silently and grab prey with sharp talons. Is that close to what you have? And then what is an owl pellet? It's the bones and fur of the owl's prey. Oops, I forgot my period there at the end. All right. Now we're going to do some vocabulary work. So I'm going to read what's required of us over here, and then we're going to find information here to help us to answer these questions. So circle the words in the text using the color shown. Draw a picture to show what nocturnal means. So we're going to look for the word nocturnal, and we're going to circle it in purple, and then we'll draw a little picture to go along with it. Draw a picture to show what oviparous means. And then we're going to use red to circle that word. So let's do one last reading of Great Horned Owl Facts and find those two vocabulary words to help us. The great horned owl doesn't actually have horns. Those are tufts of feathers that sit on top of its head. Great horned owls are one of the most common owls found in North America. They are fierce nocturnal predators. Their large eyes and big wide pupils help them easily spot their prey. Oh, wait, I need to go back because I need to circle nocturnal. That's one of the vocabulary words. And then now I'm looking for this word oviparous. Their large eyes and big wide pupils help them easily spot their prey. Their eyes don't move in their sockets like ours do, but they can swivel their heads around and see in all directions. Their soft feathers help them fly silently and sneak up on their prey. Great horned owls grab their prey with their sharp talons. Like most owls, they swallow their prey whole and then regurgitate a pellet that contains food and bones of the animals they ate. Did you know great horned owls are oviparous? The male and female both take care of the chicks once they hatch. So there's that word oviparous. And now we're going to do a picture. We know that nocturnal means an animal that sleeps during the day and then is awake and hunts at night. So you're going to want to do a picture that shows that. So I think I'm going to show nighttime. So I'm going to do the moon, kind of the moon. There we go. And some stars. And then I'm going to show the owl. And don't worry too much about how your owl looks. We're going to actually do an activity next to to help us to learn how to draw an owl. Mine seems, I don't know, mine looks more like an otter, I think, but I'm going to put the horn on the top. So I'm going to show my owl flying around at night with its big eyes looking for prey, and that's what nocturnal means. And